Hey, wake up! Wake up! You still have a trial to go through, goddammit! Get up already!
Whew! Has been a while since I felt this much joy. Don't you agree that this is awesome?
Yeah, I sure feel tingly inside.
Alright, back to the trial.
Hey, what's going on? Why are there more people again?
How exciting! I haven't seen these faces in ages. It's like opening your high school yearbook 10 years later.
I must say, now that I'm seeing her up close, she's much bigger than I remembered.
What? What kind of man isn't excited by big women? Once you gain some more experience, you'll understand. There's a lot of kinky things you can do with big girls.
Shut up.
Oh, come on, Byakuya. I mean, she's right. I mean, you are a big boy, right? That, or you are perfectly fine with your beloved Toko or Genocide Jill. In that case, I can understand that. I guess you got used to having scissors near your balls. Eh, Byakuya Togami?
Byakuya, you're alive. But you're so skinny now. I feel so bad for you.
You shut up too.
Are you two also from the Future Foundation?
No, it's probably not just that.
The six of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and helped you recover your memories. Yep. They were talking about them! About Kyoko and Byakuya. Tragedy. If the killing school life is referring to that.
You guys are the survivors of the killing school life who previously defeated Junko, right?
Yeah, that's right. There's 3 of them here now?
The former heroes plunging themselves into the game world, ignoring all danger. Jeez, stupids! Making such a suicidal move. Did you really want to see me that badly?
Typical tsundere Junko. Well, like I said before, I always believed in Makoto and the rest of the survivors that they're gonna do anything to stop you and save the students. So, yep, they would even get inside the program and risk their lives for this.
It can't be helped. In order to stop you, that suicidal move was our only choice.
Yeah.
So how about it? There are 8 people now. We have enough to activate the shutdown sequence.
Why are you crying?
Is it that time of the month again?
You guys showed up looking all cool and stuff, and now all the ultimate despairs. They'll be treated like even bigger chumps.
You said it again!
Just ignore her. As long as we activate the shutdown sequence, it'll be the end of her in this messed up world.
Oh yeah! I'm on fire! That's what I'm talking about, son! And this messed up world?
Hey, can I ask you something? If we do shut down the program, what will happen to us?
No need to worry. We won't let you get hurt.
It's not just that. We want a more detailed explanation. If you shut down the Neo World program, everything within the program will be deleted. It will obviously delete Alter Ego Junko, along with your avatars here.
Wait, what?
So you're saying we're going to be deleted too?
Wait, what? What do you mean?
It doesn't mean you'll be deleted. The program will just finish without completing the graduation program.
What does that mean for us?
Your avatars will not upload, so you will revert to your original state before you entered the program.
But but Kyoko, if we do this shutdown sequence, it will be back to being ultimate despair, with no memories of this adventure at all.
Oh, now that sounds interesting. To think that you are rooting for this shutdown sequence, when in actuality this solution might be your doom. That way we will truly be one filled with despair.
Wait, what do you mean filled with despair?
Huh? What do you mean, what do I mean filled with despair?
I will not be filled with despair.
Of course you will! You will revert back to being me! And only me!
No, I won't. Because this event we are having here happens after I went through the first killing game. You said before that you only have memories of before the first killing game happened, and after the ultimate imposter died. If I were to revert back to being ultimate despair, that would mean that I have fallen to despair again after the first killing game. So you should remember that moment too. But you don't. In fact, here's another thing though. If we go on with this shutdown sequence, that would mean that I will forget everything. That would mean that I will forget everything that happened. But that also includes you. So basically, if this happens, you won't even be with me anymore. You really didn't think this all the way through, did you?
No, I didn't.
Also, you are a bad liar.
I sure am a bad liar.
No wonder I fell to despair the first time. But this doesn't help the situation of the students at all. I mean, is this really true? Huh?
Is there a reason to tell them all that?
They have to know everything, or else they won't agree to do it.
Hold on a second. If we go back to our original selves before we entered the program,
If we're going to revert back to our original selves before entering the program. Oh my fucking god. Can you imagine this little shit? If we do this, we're gonna lose all our mono coins. If we go back to our original selves before we enter the program, then I'll lose all my mono coins. And not just that, we will lose all our presents and the plushies. Oh man, such despair. Wait, who cares about that? That's not what this is about. Okay. You're really saying that?
I see.
Oh my god.
does that mean we'll go back to being ultimate despair?
That's right. Back to being hopelessly controlled by me. When you used to feel despair upon despair.
No! I mean, there's gotta be a way. I mean, I'm sure that Makoto and the rest thought of this too. Maybe it's part of a new process? They will revert back, but they will also get rid of that despair in a way that I don't know yet. That's gotta be it.
No!
Are you fucking serious? Can't you do anything about it?
I understand your concern, but this is the only way to stop Junko.
It might be a painful decision, but I know you guys will be able to overcome it.
So what you're saying is going back to square one? I do believe that they will be able to overcome it too. I mean, no matter what, they will overcome despair. Even if it means shutting this whole thing down, but... I mean, think of what good this actually did. I mean, they are now normal and fine. I mean, isn't there a way for them to keep the memories after shutting it down? And also not let Junko escape? I mean, can we just, I don't know, press Control S to save the progress and shut down or something? I'm just saying.
Yeah, there's gotta be a different way to it.
That's why, in order to defeat despair, I want you guys to fight alongside us.
I believe you, Makoto. I believe you that you will still try your best to help the situation, to help the students, but this is just too much.
We still have to fight? I thought we finally reached the end.
Don't worry. Once you get out, we will do our best to support you.
But I thought the Future Foundation wanted to kill every last ultimate despair.
For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered.
When you say support, do you mean I'll make sure you don't suffer when I kill you, or...?
Oh, screw you! They are part of the Future Foundation, but Makoto and the rest will not let them be killed. Not after we went through so much.
Of course not. We would never allow that to happen.
It's gonna be all right. Your real bodies have just been brainwashed. That's why I'm pretty sure you'll quickly revert back to the state you're in right now.
Will you stop saying cheesy stuff like brainwashed? Washing your brain is like really nasty.
But still, even if our brainwashing is undone, the memories we've made up till now will be erased, right?
Does that mean we'll completely forget everything we did on this island? I don't want that.
So you're saying that there's a possibility that we will not remember what happened in the killing game, like before the killing games happened. They will not remember them being ultimate despairs, but they will also not remember what the fuck happened here as well.
It doesn't matter what you want. That's the reality. Every meaningless thing that happened here will vanish from your minds.
Meaningless. Vanish. Does that include her too? If we lose our memories of this world, we're also going to forget she ever existed, right? If that happens, does it really mean that she, an existence confined to this world, is really going to disappear? She risked her life to protect us, and we won't even remember she existed. No. You... No, there's gotta be a way. You will not forget her.
Memory's not all that'll go back to normal. If you've lost a limb, like Nagito, it'll still be gone when... Please stop!
Going back to reality in that condition, that's like a bad joke.
You're not joking. That is your past. Nobody can escape their past.
We don't know anything about that past! Hey, why did we become ultimate despair in the first place? I asked the same thing in the real world, but nobody would give me an answer.
It seems my teachings were quite thorough. However, if you ask me...
People who cling to stuff like hope, talent, or admiration are truly the weakest.
Huh?
Guys who desperately want to reach the top. They don't think about what'll happen when they're pushed off. They're probably too concerned with having a really nice view while they condescend to others. Shoving off guys like that is so easy. I happen to know 17,082 ways to do that.
Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, I know I said a lot of things about Junko. And by that I mean use every single curse word in the English language, but I don't think that was enough.
The point is, the moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
That's not even an explanation.
Then, what if you think about it like this? It turns out that you guys being ultimate despair was just part of the game world. And in truth, those guys from the Future Foundation might be part of the game world too.
Wait, what the fuck are you trying to say here?
They're simply side characters of the game world whose role is to offer hopeless hope to you guys. Well, after saying all that, I don't even know what's real and what's a game anymore.
Okay, you're just trying to mess with their minds here now. Of course these people are real. I can tell they are real. I believe that they are real.
Are you kidding around?
Yes, she is kidding around. Don't you dare listen to what she's saying.
Enough. My patience is wearing thin. Let's hurry and start the shutdown sequence already.
Before you do that, we gotta do some reviewing.
Alright.
When you guys activate the shutdown, you'll revert back to when you were known as Ultimate Despair. And your dead friends will never be revived. And the embodiment of despair, a.k.a. me, will be erased, thereby preserving hope in the real world. Now then, will the hope of the Future Foundation win, or will my despair win?
Alright! Things are starting to heat up!
This isn't a game, you know.
Au contraire, this is a game. The game of hope and despair that started with your killing school life. That explains why these chumps who weren't around last time have been reduced to mere side characters.
You called us chumps again!
Because it's true!
Most importantly, the killing school trip wasn't just for your sake.
What do you mean it wasn't just for our sake? Huh?
There was a more important goal there. The goal of luring a specific group of people.
Oh my fuck. Really? You're telling me right now that part of your plan was to get these guys in here?
Since now's a great time, why don't we make that the question?
Question?
As long as we're in the game world, the rules say I gotta ask questions every now and then.
Okay.
So, question. Who did I lure and how did I do it?
Oh gee, I wonder who.
The hint is, I get bored easily, so the same outcome as the killing school life would be a pain in the ass.
Eh?
Okie dokie, let's all think about it together.
The same outcome as the king's school life. Do I just have to remember what occurred there? The people Junko lured. The method. I should try connecting those dots. There should be an answer there. Okay. Oh, gee. It has been a while since I've done like a mini game of some sorts. Alright, well, another logic dive of some sorts. Apparently, this is, I mean... The last, logic dive game that we had before wasn't the last one. This is probably gonna be the last one. Unless we're gonna have like another logic dive after this. In that case... Good fucking lord. I mean, how many logic dives did we have per class trial? I feel like it has been like 1 or 2. I mean, can you even imagine if we're gonna have like 3? I don't know. Oh, really? Okay, that should have been the landing. I should have landed on that platform. Don't you fool me now, game. But then again, this is a virtual world. It is a quote-unquote game, so I am pretty sure that Junko is trying to screw with me as well by doing this sort of stuff. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, that was a bad move. Okay, where am I now? I don't even know anymore. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess I'm supposed to... oh god, now I'm supposed to jump on that platform. Okay. Question 1. Who did Junko Enoshima want to lure? Oh, Speak Academy's headmaster? Oh my god, like Kyoko's father is still alive? Wait. Okay, so it's not the survivors of the killing school life only? The Future Foundation? Am I thinking of something completely different over here? Wait, what was I trying to say over here? I don't know. I think I had something in my mind, but no, I forgot. Anyway, let's just go. Oh yeah, maybe Kyoko's father is still alive. He is now a skeleton, just like me. Junko wanted to lure Kyoko's father over here, I guess. Unless plot twist, I am Kyoko's father. In that case, that would be just weird. Like, ugh. Okay. I don't know where I'm going with that, but either way, let's just drop that subject. Let's just continue on. Question 2. What bait was used to lure the Future Foundation? A glitch? Junko herself? The killings? I would have to say it is the killings, I mean. It could also be Junko, but they never knew that Junko would be in this in this killing game. They didn't know what the fuck was happening at first, and now they know. Alrighty then. Just gonna go over here. Oh god. Okay, now they are going a little. Now they are being a little creative with their platforming. Okay. I mean, this is easy peasy. I mean, come on. You know what? This is your last stretch, Hajime. Well, not in the class draw. I mean, in the logic dive. We're gonna go to the sun. What did Junko use to force them to watch the killings? The surveillance cameras, the surveillance camera, or the surveillance caramel? Oh gee, it has to be the surveillance caramel. I mean, what the fuck? I thought that all the answers were the same. So either way, I could have chosen either one of them, but really? Now we're going into grammatics and all that? Into typos? In order for me to fail or not? I mean, come on. This isn't about logic. It's about just, like, first grade mistakes over here.
Got it. You use the surveillance cameras.
Oh my so, yeah, I guess so. Junko used the surveillance cameras to show everybody at Future Foundation the killing.
You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you?
The surveillance cameras? That's what they were being used for?
Yeah, it wasn't just for seeing us. I mean, this is a virtual world, so yeah, Junko wouldn't even need the cameras to see us. She knows like fucking everything without the surveillance cameras. Wait a second. Oh, I get it. So that's how Junko knew who the killer was in chapter 5. You gotta be freaking kidding me.
In the previous killing school life, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school. You used the cameras that were placed throughout the entire island for the same purpose.
Ding ding ding! I was broadcasting the Killing School trip live to every member of the Future Foundation.
The footage you recorded with the surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation? What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras.
What? What? Sonia did. Wait, didn't we talk about this before? I think that we did.
You sure did.
Well, yeah. I guess even Byakuya knows it. Though, Sonia, weren't you aware that you were being watched or something? I mean, did you not care that you were being watched by the Mastermind while doing it? What?
I will never be queen now. Please forget what you saw.
Well, great. I mean, look at what is going on over here. We cannot even do the mustard without feeling big despair afterwards. We cannot even feel free because of people like Junko. Ironically, it is because of Junko, possibly the queen of the mustard.
So you guys were watching us? Then why didn't you come rescue us earlier?
Okay.
We tried to hack in many times, but the virus within the program blocked us at every turn.
Not only that, the Neo World program stopped accepting shutdown commands from the outside. As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but...
We didn't know what would happen to the subjects if we cut the power while the program was still running. There's no way we'd jeopardize your safety by taking such a gamble.
Yoko. No matter what people might say, you are my true hero. At least you have your goddamn morals right. Unlike some other people. Heck, I mean, even Byakuya was probably considering cutting the power and just doing that, and easy peasy solution.
Even so, we kept trying over and over again, until it was finally possible for us to enter the program just a short time ago.
And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone. If you saw people dying one by one with your own eyes by the same killing game you guys played, Hope dictates that you act all high and mighty and say, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna stop it this time, right?"
Hey, don't tell me that's the reason you made us go through all this.
Of course we made you do it for that reason. We orchestrated this game instead of killing you outright, solely to show it off to the Future Foundation.
We were forced to solve puzzles and riddles just so you could show it off to the Future Foundation?
That's why you guys are chumps. You're just the bait I used to catch a big fish called the Future Foundation. But it's not my fault, you know. This game is a fight between the Future Foundation and me. You guys were just instigators in the background. But you guys already knew that when you chose to play this game, right?
Wait, what? What did you just say there? When we chose to play this game? What do you mean?
Just 1 second, please. That sounds as though we...
As though we wanted to come to this world of our own free will. But that's precisely the truth.
Ah. To come to this world of their own... Okay, what the hell do you mean, Junko? I mean, Makoto and the rest are the ones who put them in the program. What?
You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program. To provide the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime. That's right. The reason the ultimate despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself.
Good fucking Christ with pickles on top! You are really starting to piss me off!
That's just your imagination.
Ugh.
Naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. Oh, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair.
Whoa, that despair is fucking obvious. You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place.
Don't go blaming us for this.
Thank you. It's all thanks to you guys. This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair.
Ah, yeah, sure. And I had sex with Celeste at prom night. Now listen here, you horny pickle. You can say whatever you want, but you will never fill Makoto, Kyoka, and Byakuya with despair.
We do not feel despair. Even if this was all a trap, we will never regret coming here.
And This is the only thing we could do to stop you. But, nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this.
You're pretty fucking desperate. Oh, that's pretty fucking obvious. If you don't initiate the shutdown, those future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever.
Trapped? Why would that happen?
Didn't I already explain it? You know, the graduation exam rule?
There are two options. Graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision.
But that's not all, right? In order to pass the graduation exam, there was one more requirement.
By the way, hi there, Monokuma. Again, now that we have Junko, it's just not the same anymore. I mean, I already miss Monokuma. The other requirement to pass the graduation exam is... pass either button? Oh, whatever. The teacher's final decision?
I see. As I recall, we also need the teacher's final decision.
To participate in the graduation program, you need my permission, as your acting teacher, you know.
What? Does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote?
After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate, or not.
So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it?
Obviously, there's no way I'd let the members of the Future Foundation graduate.
But... that is for graduating, though. What about the shutdown sequence?
So if you can't activate the shutdown, the Foundation will enter the endless life of repeating the grade.
What?
That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate, right?
But that's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world.
We know that all too well. I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time.
Oh. It looks like you shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say.
Heck yeah!
It's true that we fell for this trap, and that we run the risk of not being able to go back. But what's wrong with that? Thinking we'd back down because of something like that is a huge mistake.
That's my line. Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake.
What the hell? What do you mean a huge mistake?
Huh?
You're totally overestimating those chumps over there. There's no way they'll start the shutdown sequence.
Fucking Christ. No! The one who is making a huge mistake is you, Junko. You are the one underestimating these people. This doesn't mean the end for them.
Why not?
Look upon their faces. They look like piglets who were forced to watch their mom roasting on a spit. There's no fucking way they'll initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair.
That is... well... Junko, I don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone. It's true that they walked the wrong path before, but that's all in the past now.
Yeah, Solar Edition.
What I believe in is not their past, but their futures.
Yeah. Well, I did say at the beginning that no matter what happens and what the outcome will be, I will believe in them, and they will overcome the despair. The past doesn't matter anymore! Oh gosh, she is going crazy again.
I was totally ready for a protagonist line like that when I crushed you with despair. Such ecstasy.
No matter what you do to me, I will never fall into despair.
Don't you mean we will never fall into despair? Okay, I know that you mean well, Makoto, but don't let it go to your head. I'm just saying.
Wrong. I'm not the one who's gonna make you fall into despair. That's the Mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very soon.
What? You really are full of shit. You're telling me that there's another Mastermind?
Mastermind?
Mastermind? Someone else is coming?
That can't be. It's just a bluff.
I mean, yeah. I mean, come on. Junko is the one who orchestrated this entire kidding game. I mean, she said it herself. Well, I wouldn't say she said it herself, but this was basically like a backup plan for after she died. So, what the fuck are you trying to say here?
You should never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the mastermind. But I always fall into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that.
Enough already. What are you talking about?
Oh well, let's bring him out with lots of energy. It's Mr. Izuru Kamakura!
Izuru Kamakura? Are you fucking kidding me?
Izuru Kamakura?
You gotta be kidding me. How much twisting are you gonna do? Now you're telling me that Izuku Namaguchi is gonna show up too? God, I'm gonna need to take aspirin soon. The name, I've heard it before. That person was called the Ultimate Hope. But that shouldn't be all he was. That's right. I've seen a person called Izuru Kamakura somewhere else. As I recall, that person was Dark Nail Destruction. Yeah, totally. Wrong. That name. Really? Like, I mean, for crying out loud, a lot of things are happening right now. Can't we just have like a break of a year? Like, something funny going on? Jesus. That's right. I've seen a person called Izuru Kamakura somewhere else. Well, yeah, the founder of the Academy.
I see. Izuru Kamakura. Isn't that the name of the founder of Hope's Peak Academy?
Yeah. Also, the name of one of the students. One of the people who was also one who was responsible for the tragedy, alongside Junko.
It was written on the placard beneath the portrait of the Academy's founder. That name. It was definitely Izuru Kamakura, right?
However, based on the information I know, the man known as Izuru Kamakura...
If I recall, he's a super genius who acquired many talents. He was even called the Ultimate Hope, right?
Does the founder have the same name as that Ultimate Hope guy?
Apparently so.
Is that kind of coincidence even possible?
The Future Foundation might know something, right?
I mean, they should know, right?
How about it, Kyoko?
Even within Hope's Peak Academy, there's very little information about a person called Izuru Kamakura. It's a mystery if such a person ever really existed.
Yeah, I figured as much. They pretty much kept it a secret about this whole researching talent that they were doing.
And not just that, the matter was closed without ever being settled because of that incident.
If you do not know, then please allow me. Providing hopelessly skilled explanations is a quirk of mine. The reason Izuru's existence continues to be such a mystery is because the Academy hid it.
Yeah.
Why did the Academy hide his existence?
If I recall, they were trying to protect their superior talent. They even called it mankind's hope, correct?
I don't know. I was thinking about this. Could it be that they, I mean, the name Izuru Kamakura wasn't the student's real name. The people at Hospia Academy were the ones who gave him the name Izuru Kamakura after the founder of Hospia Academy. I don't know if I actually said that idea before. I think that could be it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's the only thing that I can think of.